I think 20 minutes talking about humility in itself is not very humble. And I don't think, and I still don't think I'm the best person to talk about this because I'm not the most obvious person to talk about this. If the talk was on energy or change or I don't know, anything else, I suppose I could talk, for hours as a lot of the Publicis people here know. But I'm going to do my best, okay? So I come from an agency that stands for leading the change, and I wanted to start with this because this idea of if 15 months ago, actually no, I said yes to Publicis October 2013, so quite a while ago. If somebody had said, okay, you're going to have such a great ride, it's going to be exhilarating, but it's going to be deeply painful, you're sometimes going to regret it, you're going to cry a lot at home by yourself while your dog watches you, because I live alone, but you're going to have such great highs and very deep lows, and you're going to wonder how, what to do, how to do most of the time, and you're going to fake it till you make it, which is what a lot of us do in advertising. Would you take on this job? And it's also going to incredibly make you feel humbled every step of the way. I would probably say no, because I came from a very comfortable place. My ex-agency, I was there for 10 years. And more than that, like most people, I have a very simple relationship with pain, which is I don't like pain. So, but then here I am, many, many months later, and absolutely with no regret. And the one takeaway, I'm going to start with the conventional definition of humility. I'm going to explain the 10 things I've learned that for me created a shift in my head as to what humility could stand for today. The context of this idea of humility is in leadership, because Grace told me to make it personal. And so to make it personal, I got to talk about, what I've been going through in the last year. Okay, so humility. I have nothing to do with these slides. My guys back in the office beautifully art directed it. And I said, why an astronaut? Oh, okay, I get it. Because, if you ever go to the moon, you realize the world is so large and you're a teeny, teeny, tiny thing, and that gives context to yourself. So, based on dictionary.com, humility is a modest opinion or estimate of one's own importance, rank, or having a clear perspective and respect for one's place or context. That's the conventional meaning of humility. Then I asked myself, okay, this is a bit difficult, because when I think of humility, I think of all these people. I think of the Pope, I think of Nelson Mandela and the Dalai Lama and Mother Teresa and Gandhi, largely because I grew up very Catholic back home. And so I have a very religious flavor when I think of humility. And then I could think, oh gosh, they all are, gracious, excellent human beings who serve a very big purpose or do their daily work for a bigger force. I immediately think, when you think humility, they should be here talking about this, because they see themselves as small, as tools or vessels for something greater than themselves. And so, really, they stand for the greater good. And last night I was thinking before I slept, we are so seduced by people who are great, who do the greater good, who also stay humble. We love that about people. So I thought, okay, I'm really going to fail in this talk because, what's the credibility? I work in advertising. Because in advertising, it's not known to make the world a better place.